Hey guys, Emeka here, how's it going? In this video, I want to tell you guys what my end game is. All right, this will have to do, scratch that. This video is going to be about my overall big picture, what I see myself growing into and becoming over the next 5 years as I do this journey. Because I was having a really great conversation on one of my videos with an individual, and we were just talking about he was asking me questions and I was responding, and I guess he kind of thought that my overall objective was something different in terms of Kindle not being that passive, and like, oh no man, I am all with you on the passive income. I just want to set this thing up right and then not really have to worry about it at all. And then he's like, totally with you on that. And it just felt great because there's nothing I love more than having great conversations with you guys, my followers or fans, whatever, all of you. I just love having great conversations with you because the internet is just full of so many, I guess they're called trolls. So it's great when you can have a good, valuable conversation. You're like, man, that person is probably a really nice guy or girl. So anyways, let's stay on topic. So I want to kind of give you guys an insight on, okay, why did I start online businesses, Kindle? Why did I start a YouTube channel? Where do I want to be in 5 years? And let me tell you this. Everything that I'm doing has a specific purpose, and it's part of my overall strategic plan to get myself to the level I want to be in the next 5 years. Bottom line is, my daughter is, she's 2, almost 2. She'll be 2 in August 26th. Jeez, 2 years old and I'm already having to think twice about birthdays. Okay, she'll be 2 on August 26th. Yeah, that's the correct date. And basically, by the time she's 7, old enough to start appreciating things, and we're going to homeschool her. We're not going to waste her time with the public school system because it's broken, and not even going to get into that. But we're going to homeschool our kids, and my philosophy is this. Nothing should tie you down to one specific place. Life is meant to be lived, and I'm down here in Mexico, if you haven't figured that out yet, but I'm down here, and they work long hours. Really, most people probably do that. They have to, and they work, it's like 5 days a week, plus I believe Saturday is kind of what's considered a half day, and then Sunday's off. And I'm sorry, but that might have been fine in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, maybe even 70s. But in 2017, if you're doing that, that is straight up slave labor. And I say that from the bottom of my heart. That is just how I view that type of lifestyle. The fact that you spend more time with your work colleagues than your own family and friends is the stupidest thing in the world. Period. End of discussion. If that doesn't alarm you, wake up. There's something wrong with that philosophy. There's something wrong when it's acceptable to spend more time with your work colleagues than your own family and friends. What the hell are you working for? Pardon my French. So I am working nonstop. I am going nuts, like morning to night, all through the weekend. I cannot wait for Easter because it means I got 4 days. I don't have to do my regular job. I can keep my head in my computer and just pump out content and build the business. And I am sacrificing that for the next 5 years. So by the time my daughter's 7, we should have another baby that should be hopefully 2 by then, right? Well, no, should be 5 by then. You know, that when we're doing the homeschooling and we're doing those things and whatnot, and you know, for example, I might have told my wife this yesterday, or I might have just told myself that I told her in my head. But I was like, you know, like when I learned about the pyramids in school, like I don't want to just teach her about the pyramids. Like we're gonna get on a plane and we're gonna go over to Egypt and we're gonna look at the pyramids, experience the pyramids, and see it firsthand. Like that's the type of education I want to give my children, not from a textbook. So that's what I'm working towards. And in order to do it, in order to have that type of lifestyle, multiple things have to happen. One, me and my wife cannot be tied down to some stupid job. We have to be financially free and be able to create an income from anywhere we are in the world. You know, one of my main goals is to live in multiple cities and countries and places. You know, for extended periods of time. That's just, I think it's just, it's why we're down in Mexico. Being able to immerse yourself in a culture, it's the best way to learn and understand the world, right? So we want to be able to do that. Hence, that's part of the reason we want to homeschool, is so our kids aren't tied into a school, so they can go out and experience the world and just learn from that way. I mean, it's 2017. That's what kids should be, that's how they should be learning now with the amount of technology and everything we have. It's just, as big as the world is, it's the smallest it's ever been. Meaning that you can get so much more than when I was going to school. So that's where we want to be, you know, in the next 5 years. And I came on with internet marketing because I was living down here and I was still working, you know, I was working from home, but for my boss and, you know, back up in Canada. And I was like, I knew I wasn't going to get an employee job ever. So I had to, okay, how can I make money? And came up with finding out making money online. And then I really started looking into it, and I started seeing how successful people are making money on different revenue streams or income streams online. And you know, my philosophy is so simple, and that's that. If he can do it or she can do it, I can do it. Bottom line. That's it. It might take me longer. It might take, you know, it might be more challenging, whatever. But I know if somebody else is doing that, I can do it just as good, most likely better. And that's that philosophy has been the philosophy I've had ever since high school. And that philosophy has really helped me excel at certain things when others haven't. And I really try to live my life based around that philosophy. And so why did I start Kindle? Kindle for me, as I really think it should be for everybody, is a pure stepping stone into the internet marketing world. Kindle is the best, the easiest, and I think has the shortest learning curve of how to learn how to become an internet marketer out of any other platform available, period. It's better than FBA, it's better than affiliate marketing, it's better than email marketing, Facebook ads, or anything else that's out there. I honestly think Kindle is the most newbie-friendly way to learn how the internet marketing world works. Now, there's this discussion in groups that, you know, you're either a Kindle publisher or you're an internet marketer. And you know, guys, I know people who are making 6 figures and who are doing like $400,000 to $500,000 with Kindle publishing income alone, and that's awesome. And my intention is to have nowhere close to that. I just want to scale up my business to 8 to 10 grand a month that's it. Because I really feel that all I've learned what I need to learn to take myself to the next level after that point. The only reason I haven't jumped ship yet is because I know I'm still learning, right? My income has not gone up and, it's not gone up. It's been going up, down. And it's not at the steady level that I want it to be in order for me to start experimenting with other things. I'm a full believer that you have to start with, if you're going to start with something, start with it and master it. Become so good at it, fully understand it. And I set that benchmark way back when I first started with Kindle publishing. That it's like, I'm going to grow this thing to 8 to 10 grand a month before I move on to something else. And I'm sticking by that, because then I'll know, all right, the time is ready. I can move on to whatever the next thing is. I'm not even concerned what the next thing is. But that's just, yeah. Anyways, so from Kindle publishing, I'll take a step into something else. And yes, I'll have to start from the very bottom again. And, that's just how it works. And I'm okay with that, because what I'll be able to do is take all the knowledge and everything I've learned over the last few months of Kindle publishing and put it towards this next area that I'm going to focus on. And that it has in the past, speed up the learning curve for that. And I'll be able to go and move that up to the level while I still have the income from my Kindle business, growing as another leg. So then I'll have, these two forms of income. It's just smart, because I've never viewed myself as a Kindle publisher. I want to be an internet marketer, right? And then once that one's good and going, I'll take a look at what's another thing that I can use and start making money on, and develop a solid income stream on that, until I have all these multiple streams of income. I hope this is making sense, me doing this motion with my hands here. I should have a whiteboard, but I've talked about it, don't have a whiteboard yet, so hopefully, So now I have like 3 legs of a little stool type of thing, I guess, with income, Kindle, other income up here, these 3 legs. And I want to keep doing that, because one of the fellows I look up to, I think this guy, he's done phenomenal, and I really try to model his business model. And he brought in, I think, somewhere around $1.8 million last year. And I think that's just phenomenal, because not only does that give you the income to invest and to just ensure that you're financially free and your kids are taken care of, and you just don't have to really worry about the day-to-day stuff that you need to take care of. That's but I see that as the way to going back to being able to go teach my daughter about the pyramids in Egypt versus a textbook, because Egypt would be a lot more fun for the family. Being able to do those experiences is so key. And I'm sure some people are going to watch this and disagree with what I've said, and whether it's like you're pro the school system or whatever. And it's nothing against teachers or nothing against whatever. This is simply, it's my opinion, and I just figured that after having that conversation with that guy, it's like, why not explain what my overall end goal is? So you guys have a clear picture of what I'm doing. So, everything I do, it's geared towards that, that overall goal. So, hopefully this made sense. But think about what you want. Are you using Kindle as your way out, like I am? And by way out, I mean out of your job, to replace your income so you can start doing what you really want to do? Or are you just looking at it as just, hey, I want to be a Kindle publisher. I love books. I love publishing. That's what I want to do forever type of thing. Either way, it's fine. There's no right or wrong answer. I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts on what my overall goal and I guess, yeah, it's just my overall goal is. Anyways, guys, hey, thanks for watching my little kind of rant on, what my overall goal and objective is. Hopefully it kind of made sense, but give me the thumbs up. Let me know I appreciated it. If you're new to the channel, please take a look around. Nice to meet you. Give me a shout out in the comments. I will say hi. And yeah, till later. Talk to you guys soon.